to me. Tell me all your secrets. Let me be the one to hold them in my heart. Speak to me. Let me be a vessel, doing all that you command, or I just...
Hi guys, welcome back to another video with me, Carissa. I hope you guys are all good. I hope you guys are all blessed. Today is literally just an encouragement for somebody that needs it. Yesterday I was watching my beautiful sister's Tabby, her snap, and I saw that she was evangelizing. I was like, oh my gosh, God, like that is really anything for the gospel. And God was just like to me, Carissa, like, what are you talking about? And he was like, I haven't called everybody to be an evangelist. I haven't called everybody to be a teacher. I haven't called everybody to be a pastor. I haven't called everybody to be an intercessor. I have not called everybody to go out into the nations and to preach. Some people I have called to simply be the only Jesus that their family sees. Some people I have called to be the light within their church. Some people I have called to literally just pray and be behind the scenes. And I was just like, wow. Wow. To God, anything for the gospel means anything that he has called and intended for you to do for him as a vessel. That is it. That to him is anything for the gospel. And I feel like we have come up with this certain image of what God thinks anything for the gospel is. We think that going out into the nations, praying for people, healing people is the only way we can live a life for Christ, and that is the only way that other people can see we are living a life that is only for the gospel. And that is not right. It's not right. And I was just like, yesterday I was feeling a bit like insecure. I was like, oh God, like I'm not going out evangelizing, I'm not healing anybody. And he was like, Carissa, yeah, but you're praying for people behind the scenes. That's good enough for me. That is anything for the gospel. Not everything that is seen is anything for the gospel, because sometimes you don't know what people's hearts are. You don't know if people are actually just going out there to just show face and be the face of the whole of the distance and take God's glory. And I was just like, okay, God, like it made me really sit and deep that we as a body of Christ don't need to be the biggest influencers. We don't need our faces to be shown, because ultimately, before TD Jakes was such a big, pastor or big part of the body of Christ, he was in his secret place. He was doing the small things. Was anything for the gospel before God raised him up to be such a force against the enemy, like Mike Todd, like the Steve Furticks. They all started somewhere. They all started small, and those small things were anything for the gospel, because that is what Jesus. That is what God called and intended for them to do. When it comes to calling, just like career, there are lanes. There are lanes which I think we have blurred together. A lot of people just think that there's two lanes. There's the out there lane, there's the inside lane. You have to jump within the two. No, there are many more lanes when it comes to calling. I think that people don't really get that their gifts and their talents are anything for the gospel. Like, that is anything for the gospel. You fully investing yourself and worshipping in playing football, in playing rugby, in playing netball, in playing badminton, in doing makeup, in doing hair, you fully investing yourself and making that your worship to Christ is anything for the gospel. You fully exuding God's light is anything for the gospel. And it's going to take a lot of time for us to actually sit behind the scenes and just be of service to people, for us to understand that that is anything for the gospel. We, again, don't have to be the loudest person in the room to, say, yeah, I'm doing anything for the gospel. And yeah, that's just an encouragement for somebody, because I feel like if I was feeling that way, there's a lot of people feeling like, raw, like I have to come out and be as confident as the beautiful silhouette of beauty, to be healing people, to be evangelizing, to bring, oh no, my English is actually mad today. It's actually crazy to be bringing people to the body of Christ. Yes, I have to be the most confident. And the truth is, God is only going to use your best gifts to his advantage. Yeah. So he's only going to use the best things about you to his advantage. So if you're shy and to yourself, he's only going to use the best things about you to bring more people to the body of Christ, to bring more people onto the light of Christ. And yes, it's going to take a lot of time for you to, mold your gift to bring it together. But no, you don't have to go out there and be telling the whole world, like, yeah, this is my gift, this is what God has called me to do. No, God, as I said, has not called everybody to be an evangelist. Some people are simply not called to go out in the street and be talking to people. I personally don't even think that is my calling. So for me yesterday to feel like that, it was just kind of like, Carissa, get a grip, because that is not what God's calling you to do. So yeah, I feel like that it also comes with understanding. If you understand what your purpose and what your calling actually is, you will understand that you don't need to be the loudest person in the room. You don't need to be the most out there person. You don't actually need to go out and evangelize. If you simply are doing what God has called you to do, that is anything for the gospel. Like, that's it.
If God before